Hi, I'm Windia, and welcome to my world. Hi guys, welcome to Windia's world. I am here to bring you yet another wonderful food review. We're going to continue with our Black-owned businesses review for Black History Month. So if you caught the last video, we did a review of symphony potato chips. And as you could see in that video, those balsamic chips they just really touched my spirit. They were just delicious. So if you haven't checked out that video, I will put the link to the video in the description box below, so that way you're not missing out. But if you were subscribed, you wouldn't miss out on anything. So make sure that you take a minute, hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be able to get notifications anytime I post a video. And if you have already subscribed, make sure that you've hit that little bell next to it so that you also are getting all the notifications for any video that I've posted. For those of you that have visited Windia's world before, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. So today we have a company called Emily's Heirloom Pound Cakes, and they are out of Alabama. So I found this company through an app called Black Wallet. And what Black Wallet is it's an app where they list all these different Black businesses, and you can find all types of Black businesses, from food to apparel to graphic design to attorneys. It's all in this one spot, and the app is free. So one night I couldn't sleep and I was perusing, and I came across this company and decided to check out their website, and I thought that they had a really cool story. So, shall we? Once upon a time, there was a mom who wanted to send her sons overseas for a trip to China and to Europe. And it was a pretty expensive trip, obviously, having to send two people. And so what she did was she started selling the cakes to friends and family. And then also on Facebook, she was shipping cakes out to people, her pound cakes. And they were a family recipe that she kind of tweaked and made her own. And then she was able to send her boys off on their trip. They were able to have a great experience. And then she just decided, because the cakes were so well received, that she was going to pursue selling them and giving them out to people. And they have been seen in Sam's Club around the Alabama area. I've seen some posts on Facebook from them where they were setting up a table, which is pretty exciting because Sam's is such a huge retailer. I think Sam's is nationwide, but if it isn't, it's one of those club big box stores where everything is in bulk. So that's pretty exciting. Like, that's a big deal. They put this little card in there that shows who Emily is, and also, who Big Mama is, not Emily. And the recipe that they tweaked, and just talked about like how blessed that they've been and how God has just really worked in their favor. So I thought that was pretty cool. On the back of the card, they show some of their items that they have. So they do have cake pops and cupcakes and wedding cakes and caramel cake. And they also are available online, not just on their website, but also through Amazon. How cool is that? And they have their own blend of coffee as well. So today we are going to try 3 of their pound cakes. So I got 3 different kinds. This is their original. It's a snack cake size. I was able to get, they had like a sampler pack. So it was 3 snack size cakes for $20 and then shipping. I also got the key lime, which I'm pretty excited about. And then this is the lemon blueberry. So I ordered these, today is Friday. I ordered these, I believe, on Wednesday, and then they were here earlier this afternoon. So I was pretty impressed at how quickly they were able to ship them and get them over to me. And I've been looking forward to this all day. Like, it's taken everything in me not to open these because all this week I've had this weird craving for pound cake, and I think it's just that I've been missing my grandmother and, things like that. And so I'm just excited to jump in. I know that my grandmother would love this because she just loves sweets and pound cake and things like that. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to open up these little tins. The little tins are kind of cute. Makes you feel like you get your own little cake. All right. So here we go. We got our own little cake here. It smells so good. Like, it just smells homemade. Like, you know how, like, you can get, like, a pound cake or some type of dessert from, like, Jewel, like the grocery store bakery, and it just doesn't have that same, like, smell like it would, like, if your aunt or your grandma made it, or even if you made it at home. And it doesn't just, I don't know, it's just something about it. Like, it's special, right? Now, I'm just touching the top, and it's got that nice crispy top that I love on pound cake. Like, that's, like, the best part. And I'm going to just, listen to this. That's the best part of pound cake. So I'm just going to, oh, this is nice and flaky on the top. So I'm just going to kind of jump in with my fork. I'm not going to cut out a slice or anything like that. Oh my gosh, this is so good.
In my tummy. Now there's a party in my tummy. Yummy, yummy.
It's buttery. You can taste the vanilla in here. Oh my gosh, it's got that nice crunch on the top that I love. Oh my gosh, I'm so eating this. I'm probably gonna eat this whole thing tonight. I'm not even kidding. It's like got the right amount of sweetness that, like, a pound cake could have. Because have you ever had pound cake? It's like almost bland. Like, it doesn't really taste like much. This has such a nice flavor. And it does. It kind of takes me back to, like, when we would have family gatherings at my grandmother's house and somebody would have made a pound cake or something like that. Or even, like, a couple years ago, my dad went through this phase where he was just making pound cakes at random. Like, this is good. Like, this makes me think of my family. It makes me think of homemade. It just, like, you can kind of feel the love that's gone into this. It just kind of makes me smile. Like, my heart feels warm. So this is good. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and eat this whole thing because we've got 2 other flavors. Now, this next one I was really excited about. This is the key lime. And I love, like, key lime pie and things like that, and I don't have it that often for some reason. And I'm just really picky about the key lime pie things that I purchase because sometimes it could get that, like, fake kind of chemically, you know what I'm trying to say, taste to it, and I like to try to avoid that. So this is our key lime cake. Same thing. It's got, like, a nice little glaze on top. And then it's got that, like, nice crunch on top that I love. So you can see it's green. The cake is nice and tender. It's not dry. So let me take a bite. And I'm going to make sure I get a little bit of that glaze on the top too. Now, what I'll say about this one, if you're not a big key lime fan, I think you can still eat this one because it doesn't have that super, like, I don't know if pungent is the word, but it doesn't have that super, like, super tart, kind of in your face lime flavor. It's there, like, enough where you can taste it, but it's not overpowering. So I like this one. I got a 3-day weekend. I got a cake for each day of the weekend. Like, this is crazy. This is good. I do enjoy this. One of the things I liked about their website was they had several different flavors of pound cakes. Like, I never really thought about the fact that you could have so many flavors of pound cake. But for some of them, they gave you the option to have glaze or no glaze. So for example, my mom is not a glaze person. She's not a big frosting person, things like that. And I am the type where I'm like, give me all the frostings and all the glazes because I love all that extra sugar. So you can kind of tailor it a little bit based on your preference. And then the last one we have, I was pretty excited about. over the last, I would say probably 2 years, I've really come to like lemon and blueberry as a flavor combination. So it's kind of like that sweet and that tart together. It just works really well. So here is the glazed lemon blueberry. And you can see it's got some real fresh blueberries in there. Like, this is not a mix, guys. Like, this, somebody was in the kitchen putting their foot in it. So again, I've got that nice crust on the top. Oh, I'm so excited. Smells delicious. That's good. What I like about this, again, these flavors, they're not too in your face. They're there, you know they're there, but it's not overpowering. Sometimes when you start to flavor cakes, it's a little bit too much, or you end up getting that artificial flavor, which I really, really dislike, which you sometimes will find in those grocery store, pound cakes and flavors and things like that that you sometimes get. So you're probably like, all right, Wendia, where do we land? Well, first I want to say this series is so exciting for me. I love to just see Black excellence, and I love it when we start companies and we're doing things well, and they are doing really well. I believe they even have a bakery. I can double check, and if they do, I'll put the address in the description box. But let's go ahead and rate these. So I've kind of butchered these a little bit because I was just kind of eating them, but let's start with the original. I think honestly this original is my favorite. This original just kind of is nostalgic, I think, for me. So out of 5 stars, I would give this a solid 4.5. It reminds me of home in some ways, and so I really like this. All I need is a nice hot cup of tea or a nice cup of coffee, and I'm gonna be set for the night. Like, I've been watching the newer episodes of The Have and the Have-Nots on Hulu. So this is about to be my little snack for tonight as I try to figure out what happened to Wyatt. If you watch The Have and the Have-Nots, put your comment below and let me know what your thoughts have been on this season and the whole thing with Wyatt. I won't give away too many hints because I don't know who's watching and who hasn't. I don't want to ruin it for you. But even the stuff with like Mama Rose and then her son taking over, like, it's just been, and then what is that girl's name? The crazy one. That's David's wife, like, or ex-wife rather. Like, she really needs to get it together. Something is wrong with that chick. But anyway, next would be the key lime. So for the key lime, I'm going to give this a solid 4. I think this is like definitely my second favorite. And then last but not least is the blueberry lemon. And I think I'm going to give this a solid 3. I would like to see a little bit more of the lemon flavor shine through. Like when I eat lemon cake or lemon flavored things, I really like that kind of punch from the lemon. And so that's kind of what I was hoping for in this. But it's not bad. I think this lemon blueberry will go really nicely, honestly, like for breakfast with like a hot cup of tea. Probably better with tea than coffee now that I think about it. So this would be really nice. So I'm excited. I think there's something for everyone. I think that everyone can find a flavor. They had like a caramel one. They had there were some other interesting ones that they had, but I definitely would order from them again. I think these would make like a cute little gift. Like if you were just thinking of someone, or you knew that maybe somebody's not feeling well, or they're kind of going through something and maybe they need a little pick-me-up. I love sending people little gifts in the mail just to kind of say, hey, I'm thinking of you. So this might be a go-to for me to just send to people to say like, hey, I was thinking of you. Here's a little treat. Hope all is well. If you are interested in trying Emily's Heirloom pound cakes, I actually reached out to them and let them know that I was making this video and said, hey, are you able to do anything for my viewers and for my Facebook group? And they basically said absolutely. So they provided me with a coupon code that I will put in the description box. And if you utilize the code, which is WWORGM L, then you'll get $3 off an original mini loaf through the end of February 2021. So again, that's $3 off an original mini loaf, and I'll go ahead and put that in the description box below. If you end up trying these cakes, or maybe you've been familiar, put that in the description box too. I would love to hear from you and what your thoughts are, and maybe even what some of your favorite flavors were. And with that, I do have another video coming up. So the next one is actually going to be a beverage company, which I'm pretty excited about. I picked it up earlier today, and they're chilling in the fridge waiting for me to taste them. So that video will probably be coming up in the next week. I'm so glad that you were able to join me for yet another trip to Wendia's world, and just allowing me to review some more products for you guys. So thank you. I hope you guys are safe and happy and healthy. And as always, remember, the prettiest thing that you can be is you.